Hello everyone, this is Cryptite from Loka Minecraft. I'm going to talk a little bit about our talent system and more specifically how to actually allocate your talents. So to do that, at any point in time when you're in Loka, just type /talents. And then you are presented with a list of all your talents. So from a quick overview, you can tell that we have 30 different talents, 2 different categories. This is like the offense tree, this is the defense tree. We call this the support tree, but it's got elements of healing and elements of miscellaneous stuff, really. So the most important things to look at when you first see this are the numbers next to the items that indicates the number of talent points that you have to spend in that tree. Offense is a tree, and these 2 columns work with each other. So if you take a talent, let's take this one for example, it turns to a snowball, that means I took the talent, and now I have access to the second tier of either column. But this only works for just the offensive tree. So the same applies to the 2 other trees as well. The other important indicator is this guy right here, the Ender Pearl. That's the number of talent points that you have to spend. So you start with a talent tree, take a talent, turns to a snowball. So now I'm going to work my way down the tree. So I want sword damage, I'll take lifesteal, and I'm going to go over here and try to take frost trap. But no, I can't, because some of these talents have a requirement, which is this one says requires groove. So for example right here, this is the prerequisite talent, so you can't get frost trap without getting groove. So if I want to get that, I have to get groove, and then I can get frost trap. Now, as you'll notice as I start picking some of these talents, some of the other ones are turning to coal. That means that currently the way you have your talents picked, there's no way for you to get those talents whatsoever. Next is the 5th tier talents. You can only ever have 1 of these at any one point in time. So even though I've got 3 talent points left, I can't put 2 of them, 1 in here and 1 over here. So I'm going to take explosive arrow, and now you'll notice that lunge turned to coal, so I can't get lunge anymore. So I have 2 talent points left. I'll take stand your ground and flame retardant. When I'm done picking my talents, I can click this, save my talents. Now if you would change your mind about your talents at any point in time, you can click here. It's a talent reset. Click this and you get all your talents back. That's how you allocate talent points. So just to remember, number on the item indicates the number of talent points in that tree that you have to spend to get to it. So lunge requires 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th point can go into lunge. Also pay attention to requires, say frost trap requires groove, things like that. One of the things Loka has is a sandbox arena called the Proving Grounds, and at any point in time you can join it, test your talents, kill other players, and it doesn't count for anything, it's really just for testing. So you can leave whenever you want, you can join whenever you want, it doesn't require any minimum number of people. So at any point in time, if you want to join that, just type /PvP, and then click the bow icon in the middle. Alright, so this is our Proving Grounds, it's our little sandbox arena, and this is John, he's going to help us with some of the talents. Just as a quick overview, all the talent abilities can be activated with left or right clicking at any point in time. So I'm going to start in the offense tree and the archery tree, and go all the way down to groove. This is a passive ability. If I hit John, you'll notice that there was an extra sound effect. That is an indication of groove stack. So if I hit him again, gets higher and higher up to the last one, which is doing a crap load of damage. Next is the frost trap. So to activate it, you just simply left click. And when John runs through it, he gets poison and a massive slow. He's going to put one down, and I'm going to forget it's there. I'm going to run around, and then I'm going to run over it. And this is what happens. So it's nice for slowing people down. That's frost trap. Next is explosive arrow, which is the 5th tier talent in the archery tree. Now this one, you have to left click and use your bow, because it loads an explosive arrow true to its name. So if you left click it, you get your bow out, within the next 10 seconds, the only arrow you fire will be an explosive arrow. Lunge is a pretty fan favorite here, and we've had a lot of fun trying to tune it. To use it, you left click, you get the jump, and then if you hit him, it does double damage to him. You see the little red particles come out, and then there's an extra sound effect associated. Alright, so that's the offensive tree. Now on to defense. On the left side, the first ability is in the 4th tier. It's called Resolve. Resolve, the firework, gives you speed and no knockback. So when I use it, I go really fast, but more importantly, John can sit here and hit me, and I'm not getting knocked back. Next is breathing room. You just walk up to somebody, knock them back. And this knocks back all enemies near you. Alright, now on to the first talent of the defense tree on the right column, which is reflexes. To activate this, I simply block once. I don't have to hold it. And then arrows for the next 3 seconds bounce off me and don't do any damage. The last defensive talent ability is Last Stand. I take no damage. And now I do. Vanish is pretty much self-explanatory, so John's going to show us how it works. So it makes you completely invisible. However, you can see somebody with a sword out because it uses Minecraft mechanics. If you hit somebody while you're vanished, you lose it. Alright, and the last talent to show is Grip of Life, and it is the final talent in the healing column of the support tree, and it basically just pulls from the players to you and heals them. And that is Grip of Life. Alright, that wraps it up. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure to check out the description below for links to our website and PvP forums, and we hope to see you on the battlefield.